Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 12th to the 18th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. And I of course do want to remind you in this moment to like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But when meditating on your energy overall for the week, the message that came through was continuously misunderstood. Continuously misunderstood. But the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week was Roads by Mann. And the lines that stood out were, there were times where I stumbled and I wandered, but every choice and every step I don't regret. A week where you are reflecting, asking yourself important questions, but thinking back and not necessarily being 100% proud of all the choices and decisions you made along the way, but not regretting a single thing. So we're going to begin by pulling a message or two from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. And do keep in mind, general weekly read for the sign of Aries. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else. And as always, make sure to check out your other chart placements for more messages, all right? For our lovely Aries to begin this weekly read for the 12th to the 18th of April. Thank you, Spirit. Bear with me for Aries. The first two, let's see here. We have Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. As this week moves along, Aries, I need to remember that everything's meant to be, that everything is going to unravel the way it's meant to happen. I need to remember that your destined plan is for you and only you. And then crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Allow this to be a healing week for you, Aries. Allow for yourself to heal from all that you've been through. Allow for this healing to inspire not only you, but those around you. Interesting start. So we're going to continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. For our lovely Aries to continue this weekly read, thank you, Spirit. We got 2 so far. Keep them coming for Aries. And we have 3 remaining, which we'll pull right from the top of the deck. I pulled 2 at once, so we have all 7. All right, so we're beginning the week in the spread with the 7 of Wands. The week begins on Monday, and you feel like there's a lot happening. You feel like there's a lot coming at you, whether it's friends, coworkers, or it simply feels like you have a lot on your plate. It feels like the workload you have to accomplish is unrealistic. Feeling a need to protect your inner peace at this time to begin the week, to start off the week on as much of a peaceful note as you can. And it's side by side with this Desert Passage. And it's Monday where you begin the week and you get a true hefty reminder that your path is meant for you and only you. That the difficulties you face at this time are purposeful. That you are not meant to question what's happening or what's ahead, but to simply make the best and to expect the best. And we're moving on to Tuesday where we have the 2 of Pentacles. And so you make your way to Tuesday and you feel the need to weigh out certain pros and cons. Allowing yourself to make decisions throughout this day with the utmost confidence, but also with a sense of inner peace. But also make certain decisions about your future on Tuesday out of respect for that inner peace. I need to remember that things up until now haven't been as peaceful as they could have been, but you can make choices moving forward that allow for this peace to be a part of your situation more permanently. And we're moving on to Wednesday where we have the Knight of Wands. And we're actually going to clarify this one real quick. What do we need to know about this Knight of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. We got the King of Swords. It's Wednesday when you're reminded, Aries, of all that you've been through, all that you've gained up until this point. At times feeling the need to too much focus on the difficulties or the stresses. And so Wednesday's a day where you're reminded of the benefits of focusing on all that you've gained, the knowledge, the strength, the willpower, excuse me as I stutter. And need to utilize all of which that you've gained over time to benefit your situation moving forward. And these reminders leave you extremely passionate, leave you feeling like you haven't failed up until this point. A reminder that all of your hard work hasn't been pointless. And need to utilize this strength and this passion that comes over you throughout Wednesday to push you forward, to motivate you to keep doing what you need to do. And we're moving on to the Lovers. So you make your way to Thursday. And interestingly enough, the love for your situation starts to come back. Or at least the love for what you know is ahead. Reminding yourself why you started something from the beginning. Or simply reminding yourself the necessities of what you do. Allowing yourself to see things in a more productive light moving forward so you can enjoy things a bit more. And we're moving on to Friday where we have the Tower. Friday is a day that we're going to clarify. What do we have for this Tower card? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have two. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Allow for Friday to put an end to the difficulties you've dealt with up until this point. Allow for Friday to put an end to a lack of passion within your situation. Anything that's held you back and made you feel like it's not as easy to go after your dreams, your goals, we're putting an end to it. Whether that's a person, a place, a situation, or a habit, it's being put to rest. I need to see this happen so that your future is more content than you expect. Being aligned with this Seven of Wands, I need to allow for these changes to be something that instill more inner peace in your situation. I need to remember that all of which are to lead you towards a more peaceful life. Being side by side with this crossing bridges, it's truly a day where, wrong card. Friday is truly a day as well where you're going through an immense amount of healing, or at least the initiating of which. And we're moving on to the weekend where we have the Nine of Pentacles for Saturday. The weekend begins and you're feeling better about yourself and your future, feeling more motivated to reach for what you desire, feeling like it's the success that is ahead for you is destined for you. Being aligned with the Two of Pentacles, to begin the weekend as well, you will feel better about some of the choices you have to make moving forward. Feeling like the choices that you do have to make are meant for you once again. Allowing for these decisions and choices to inspire you, to remind you that you have a lot to choose from moving forward. That, again, what you've dealt with up until this point, not meant for you. And we're finishing off the week and the spread with the Hermit. You finish off on Sunday doing a lot of reflecting, feeling like, yeah, it was a good week. It was an important week for Aries, but it was a lot. It was hefty. So I need to take a step back and be within your own energy. Allowing yourself to remotivate yourself or simply implement some self-care to finish off the week so you can redevelop that glow from within. Allowing for this alone time to teach you something as well. There's something to be learned. And aligned with this Knight of Wands, allowing for this alone time, this hermit energy, to re-spark that passion within you to the point where it's part of your situation more consistently. All right, so let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Sacred Spirit Oracle deck for our lovely Aries to wrap up this weekly read. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to take the 1. We have secret temptation, being led astray. I need to this week, Aries, to beware of certain temptations, whether it's your own habits or certain situations or people surrounding you, to put those temptations to rest and move forward with the most confidence. All right? So Aries, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.